Hello, friends and family. Suzette here, going live to show up again. And I want to read something very, very stellar that I came across uh, when I was doing a session in the Global Coherence app, which is an app uh, that people who have inner balance trainer like the one I'm wearing right now. And we connect our sensors and we donate our coherence. We sit and we raise our coherence for the better of the planet, for the planet. And I was looking at their guides because they have guides for us to listen to while we are dropping in and radiating appreciation and gratitude for the earth. And there was a really beautiful piece in here that they just released for the May Care Focus, and it's called Rise of the Human Spirit, version 3. It looks like version 3, so apparently there's a couple of other versions there, but I want to read it to you because to me it's probably one of the most beautiful pieces I have read in my life. Really. And I wanted to share it with you because I think a lot of people need to hear this. So I'm going to read. So it begins. Welcome to the May full moon synchronized care focus, Rise of the Human Spirit version 3. We are honored to be with you as we connect in the heart with everyone participating. Let us take a moment to radiate love and appreciation to each other and to the earth. For the May full moon synchronized care focus, we will continue with an updated version of our special care focus 2, Rise of the Human Spirit, to help soften the effects of COVID-19 pandemic. While some countries are now easing restrictions and allowing businesses to reopen, over 1 billion people worldwide are still on lockdown and social distancing. The economic toll has been devastating. The coronavirus pandemic is awakening multi-millions to the reality of our interconnectedness. The virus doesn't discriminate between race, nationality, religion, political beliefs, or financial status. We are all in this together, which can turn out to be the bright side of it all. Millions are isolated by shelter in place or separated by social distancing, yet sensing that it's now time to care for each other more than ever. Here's what is important. Many people are restless while others report feeling lonely in social isolation, and using the time to slow down, go deeper into reflection, and reach out online to connect with family, friends, and social groups. Social isolation has long been known to researchers as a key trigger for mental illness, while supportive relationships with friends, family, and neighbors are beneficial to the mental health of individuals and the population. Collective online participation of people sharing, bonding, and sending heart and compassion to others. This releases more heart energy, love, and care into our system, which especially lifts our spirit while boosting our confidence, immune system, and resilience. Caring and compassionate interactions should be a must rather than an option if our life situation permits. If you are alone, then sending love and compassion to others can help greatly. The rise of the human spirit is in the air, along with high anxiety and insecurity. That's understandable. As individuals and countries collaborate while releasing blame and separation, humanity will increasingly realize the power of collective heart intention for drawing to us the best outcomes for present and future situations. Many people share with HeartMath that they strongly sense from within that life is calling for the next level of care and authentic connection with each other. Increasing our kindness, compassion, and cooperation will eventually be realized as highly intelligent and efficient street sense, not just spiritual disciplines. The new spiritual is to bring these qualities of the heart to the street in our interactions with each other. Most of us feel we want more harmonious interactions, but we must step into it with our heart's intention in order to change the old habit imprints. We can and will eventually do this, but it is who we are, because it is who we are. Sometimes life nudges us more firmly to step into perceptions and choices that are the best for us and the whole. Our hesitancy to connect deeper is part of the old human nature, yet we are moving into the new natural as the collective heart of humanity continues to open. Compassion, helpfulness, and cooperation feel good and natural in our present challenges, seemingly more so than ever before as this is happening worldwide. It exemplifies the new natural and the rise of the human spirit. The objective for humanity is to practice sustaining this genuine care without needing stress to remind us. This is forward movement toward the next level of consciousness for humanity. The door is wide open for a fresh start to qualify life through the heart. Solutions are within our hearts. Caring for and assisting each other more is key for increasing the connection with our heart's intelligence, guidance, and solutions. A secret that's been hidden in the open all along. Care, focus of the human spirit. Rise of the human spirit, version 3. Okay, I'm going to say this a little better. Care focus. Rise of the Human Spirit, version 3. So I'm going to go through the steps here. So first it says, breathe feelings of peace and love through your heart area for a few minutes to set a calm and genuine tone. Hi, Jennifer. You must have heard my heart calling you. Hmm. Next, feel your heart connecting with others who are sending compassionate care to all who are suffering the challenges of this virus. See the power of the collective amplifying the effectiveness of your care. From this place, let's send our most sincere appreciation, love, and compassion to all the frontline providers and those helping behind the scenes while risking their lives. See them surrounded by love, compassion, and resilience as they serve selflessly. Now envision these times inspiring deeper connections and more harmonious cooperation among people for the good of the whole. See humanity transitioning into the crucial importance of love, compassion, cooperation, and heartfelt service for creating the new world that we now stand at the door of. Now let us send all the families and friends who have lost loved ones our deepest compassionate care and heart warmth, for they bear the most suffering and pain that is being experienced. Then honor and appreciate all the souls who have lost or are losing their lives as we share this. They are all heroes. Desire the highest, best for them on their next journey. It's heart time on the planet. Humanity is just waking up from a deep, extended nap. We are experiencing the rise of the human spirit. The hope for new is in the air and being increasingly felt and created by more and more of us. If convenient, it is effective to continue with some or all of these care focused steps after the full moon period. This will continue to raise the consciousness vibration in the personal and collective field environment. Thank you for caring. Global Coherence Initiative Steering Committee and staff. P.S. Please feel free to share this special care focus with anyone in your life you feel may benefit. Thank you for joining me for that. I thought it was beautiful. And I want to also share and invite you to some upcoming master classes that I have. I'm actually developing a series. It's called Transforming Fear into Heart-Powered Intentions, and it's sort of taking a life of its own. I'm really not trying to control it. I'm trying to like let it flow into what it wants to become. And right now, it's really wanting to become part experiential and also part heart share and also part inspiration. There's so many amazing stories from people who faced uncertainty with just the knowing in their hearts that they were doing the right things because, they just followed their hearts. Hi, Katrina. And I want to invite you to join me on one of them. I intend to have them regularly, once a month. And once a month, I'm going to highlight a story from a fascinating, amazing life. And they will speak from their heart and they will share how they, you know, went up against uncertainty and just pushed through the discomfort of unfamiliarity. When you've known a certain way all your life and then suddenly something changes, that changes energy, that shifting creates really unsettling foundation in one's life. And, you know, human beings by nature, we are wired for routine and just safety and, finding safety in routine. True, there's going to be people out there that are really adventurous and all that stuff, but for the most part, there's mostly people that like things a certain way, and when they shift or suddenly, it throws us off. And like especially now in these uncertain times, um, there's a lot of fear, and a lot of fear feeds off of fear, and then there's a lot of fear mongering. So, it's time to start putting out more stories, more hopeful stories about fear, and how people tackled their fear, how people pushed through it, how people, you know, just dug in, and from the sheer will of just trusting and being in the heart and trusting and knowing that, yeah, things don't look so great right now, but it's going to get better. I know it is because I'm doing all the right things. And it's just that in that trusting, you transform fear into heart powered intentions. So, uh, I've got a lineup of some awesome people. My very first uh, heart shares and experience share is going to be Jennifer Hershu of Painted Goddess. I love her. She's my soul sister, and she's going to be featured on May 16th, and on June 13th, I have Jennifer Maldonado. Um, Awesome, fantastic lady, superstar in the real estate world. And Jennifer is a master herbalist and outstanding tarot teacher, and she's just amazing. I mean, I just feel very honored to have these women in my life as, friends and soul sisters. And I know that they've inspired me in the past, and I want them to, um, I feel very honored that they will share their story so that we can, you know, we can we can we can collectively bond with their stories, because we all have our own moments when we're making these shifts, right? We don't all start out walking. We all were born not knowing how to crawl. And throughout life, this is a continuing theme. We're always learning, we're always growing, we're always pushing through the hard times. We're always, and every time we push through, we get a little stronger, we get a little better, we get a little more, we just become more. And Jennifer says, so excited to talk with you and share my heart. Thank you, sweetie. I am so happy and so excited for that, that you are sharing your story with us, because you were, we worked, Jennifer and I worked together for a little time, and it was just an amazing experience witnessing her achievements and growth as she, you know, faced her, transition and shift. So, I'm hoping that the more of us share our stories, the more of us can maybe take a little piece of wisdom from each story and be able to look at the current times with a little more piece of wisdom of how to get through it, how to navigate this time so that when we get through this, because we will, when we get through this time, we get through it a little wiser, a little better. You know, this could be the gift behind the challenge. So, um, thank you for spending these few minutes with me. Um, I I'm showing up, and I will continue to do so. And if you haven't checked out, I also have a YouTube channel that I'm also growing. So be sure to check that out. It's the Meaningful Work Maven on YouTube. I would so appreciate if friends and family and everyone who feels called would like to drop by and like, share, subscribe, or just leave me a comment to say hello, share your heart. I really want my channel to be about sharing heart energy, because this is how we can help each other heal. And right now, this is the time to collectively gather our resources and let that heart energy flow so we can start healing. We need to start healing and turning this around. We can do it. We can do it. I know we can. I feel it. So, thank you so much for spending this time with me. My website is wildheartsrising.com. I list my events there. I also have a Facebook page, Wild Hearts Rising. I also list my events on there. And please, if anyone needs to reach out, please DM me. Um, I'm happy to um, be a support any way that I can. And I am still doing free heart math sessions during this time to help people, learn a very powerful tool that can really, I mean, it saved my life, really, honestly. But stress is, stress will rob you of your joy if you let it. So there's tools available, there's support available. Let's gather, let's really gather around collective heart energy and really focus an intention to bring about a healing into this world, because we need to work together to make this happen. And it begins in the heart. And Jennifer says, your work with me has changed my life and saved my life too. Oh, honey, thank you. Our friendship, Jennifer, our friendship has saved my life too. And the friendship of the women that we have in circle. Your circles have been part of my life support too. And I want you to know how grateful I am for those circles that you hold. They're so beautiful and so nourishing. And I just want to acknowledge right here and now how much I love you and how much I love what you do to bring the energy medicine that you bring into this world through your circles and through your work. So I love you, sweetie. I just want you to keep that, okay? Keep that in your heart. All right, well, that's my show up for today, and you know how to find me, and I hope you'll all join me for my upcoming Masterclass series. It's going to be ongoing once a month, and I am committed to it, so be there or be square. Well, don't be square, just be the heart that you are. Thank you.